One of the things that I have been working on throughout the last like 4 months where I haven't been playing live, but I've been doing a lot of rehearsing, is really changing the way that I play to make less volume out of the drums while still making them sound good.
Yep.
And feel good for me to play. And it's taken a lot. It's like every rehearsal that I do, you know, we'll play the first song and be like, okay, right. That was your old default. Now think about it. And I've learned to loosen my my wrists and sort of play with softer hands is the term that I think of in my head. I mean, there's drummers out there that, obviously inspire me in general, but the two guys that really, I think epitomize this are Steve Gadd and Keith Carlock. Keith Carlock's, he's played with a bunch of people, but for the last, 15 years, he's been on the road with Steely Dan.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you watch that guy play, if you go see Steely Dan, it doesn't matter whether you're a drummer or even a musician, you will walk out of that show saying, the drummer stole the show. He is super animated, clearly works his butt off playing these songs. And these are not easy songs.
Oh, yeah.
And crushes it. He's awesome. And you would think that he was hitting his drums so freaking hard because of the
visual of it,
the visual exertion, and even the motion of his sticks. Like, he's not, economy of motion is not his thing, right?
Neither.
Like John Fishman from Fish, that guy also plays with a very, very controlled volume, but you can tell, like, he is all about economy of motion, and he's great with it. Like, it's fine. Like, but Carlock, like, he's more that Freddie Gruber kind of method of which most people wouldn't know unless you're like a super nerdy drummer. But with like circular motion is his thing. It's just all about playing with circles with your hands, and he's that guy. But he's just glancing his sticks off the drums and off the cymbals, and he gets a great sound out of them. And you can go see him in a small club, and he's still making these huge motions, and it's not coming. So that has been part of this for me, and I think it's helping quite a bit, especially kind of putting things in this theater. It's like, all right, now I see that. But and I've also found putting a little bit of moon gel on my ride cymbal.
Oh, really?
Makes a huge difference.
Really?
Yes, I put it maybe not obviously. I put it 180 degrees across from where I would hit it because I don't want to accidentally start hitting a pad. Moon gel, for people who aren't drummers, is just like a little piece of.
You've seen discarded moon gels on the stage of every stage you've played
So you found them on the bottom of your shoes.
Yes,
yeah, exactly. Yep. I've heard people buy like those little not gummy worms, but the little.
The hand,
meshy,
the string hand thing.
Yeah. And use those on their drums, and you can buy those for you pay $4 and you get like 500 of them or something. It's way cheaper.
Get them in like a gumball machine at a Walmart or something.
Yeah, or even like in the lobby of the club, where if you need some extra moon gel, just go pull one of those out of the thing.
But the problem for us is we're just so all over the place. We'll go from a 10,000 person outdoor festival giant stage where we can just do whatever we want to the following day we'll be in a 20 by 40 metal room with 50 people there for a private party, but
the thing is, you can play with softer hands at the big gig and let your front of house guy drive it. Once you get used to it doesn't feel different. You can still get that rock out enjoyment from it.
I'm just going to have to figure it out.
You just got to adapt it. Yeah.
That is also the problem I run into, is that then when I play these electronic kits, I'm still playing them like real drums, which is the worst thing you could do, because I had in the middle of the last song, the last time I used my kit, my kick drum just went, nope, it doesn't work anymore.
Yes.
Like something electronically goes, you've been hitting me too hard. We're not going to play anymore. So middle of the last song, we're like, there's no kick drum. Awesome. So I don't like that aspect of it, but I do challenge anybody to know that you got to adapt to the room you're playing in for the noise you're doing.